Hey guys, and welcome back. I just want to say real quick before I start this video that thank you to all the new people who are subscribing. I hope you're not subscribing to me because you think I'm going to continue to talk out of a place of judgment. I just want you to know that I don't ever come from a place of judgment when I make my videos on anybody. I come from a place of love and understanding and wanting to see people do better. And also we are past 50 subscribers, so if you would like to win a piece of handcrafted crystal jewelry by me, then just go ahead and leave anything down below. You can just put a period and you'll be entered. That's it. So in this video I wanted to show you a couple things that I got from the Occult Store today. And also I wanted to give you guys a couple of like DIY crap, like thrifty witch tips, because witchcraft no doubt can be the most expensive, one of the most expensive practices you could do, because there's so many elements and everything is so enticing when you are into the occult. So when you go into like an occult shop, you just like want everything. But it is good to know how to be crafty and thrifty, and you don't have to spend a ton of money to be a witch. Like, really, you don't. Like, for one, I want to say Amazon is a great place for people starting out buying witch supplies. They have a pack of chime candles, and chime candles are the hold on, let me grab them real quick. I'm going to show you guys. The chime candles are usually, they're like widely spread used. A lot of people use them in their spells because usually in a spell you have to dress a candle. And what dressing a candle means is anointing it with an oil. Now you can make your own oils, which is something I do. You just need herbs, the correct herbs, and a carrier oil. A carrier oil is like sunflower oil, sweet almond oil, castor oil. Another one I got is grapeseed oil, is a good one too. But you just put 3/4 of a jar, whatever size jar it is, fill it up 3/4 of a way full of your herb, and then pour your oil over top of that. And put it in a dark spot for about a month. And every day go in there and flip it around, keep it in a cool dark spot, forget about it, come back to a month later, strain it through a cheesecloth, boom, you got yourself a magical oil. Now chime candles are these size candles right here. Now when you're doing a spell, usually you want to let the candle burn all the way through, don't blow it out. But this is a chime candle here. This is the size of a chime candle. Okay, regular taper candle, chime candle. So it's very tiny in comparison. But they're good for spell work when you need like a quick spell to work. They have those on Amazon for very cheap. You can get a pack of 40 of all different colors of the rainbow for about $10. And you can get little chime candle holders. They're perfect for spell work, like I said. Setting intentions, energizing yourself for a spell. They're good for all sorts of things, so I really recommend that. Well, let me put this on something so it doesn't ruin my shit. But I went to the... Sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Now, when I went to the... Okay. Sorry, I went to the Occult Store today, and I got a couple things, and I want to show you. So I got this right here. This is Tree of Life incense. Now this was only $3 at my local shop, and this is the Satya Nag Champa brand. This stuff, even in the blue box, the Nag Champa, this brand, in fact, is very... If you are sensitive to smells, like I tend to be, some incenses can be very overpowering. And when you're a witch and you're doing, witchcraft, usually usually a main part of any spell is your incense, because it represents the element of air. Now, this type of incense is very light. Normally, I cannot put an incense right here on my bookshelf. I have to put it out in the kitchen because it is so overpowering. And usually the cheaper incenses are like that. Or like the fruity smells, or like, this is just like a very soft, gentle smell. But yeah, that's what I got for my, I got 2 boxes of that because I love it so much. I also got some more dried herbs, and I'm going to show you guys what you can do with these 2, how to store them, because they need to be stored properly. I got jasmine. I got star anise. Well, let me read you the properties of each herb as I go. This one can be used. I'm looking down right here because I have my notebook, because I wrote the properties down of each. I do that every time I go to get a new herb or add a new element into my workspace. I always write it down in my Book of Shadows or my grimoire, because you don't want to lose track of what you have. Otherwise, it can become a cluttered mess very, very quickly. So this is used in prophetic dreams, love spells, meditation. It can relax you, aura cleansing. Can help with money spells, psychic protection, and confidence. Now, you can make an oil out of this, which I intend to do. Or you can use it in a blend of other herbs and burn it on a charcoal briquette, which you can also get on Amazon. I bought a big box of them, like a bulk box. I think it was like 10 packs of the 10 packs, if that makes sense. They come in little tubes of 10, and I bought a box of 10 of those tubes. So essentially 100. And you just put it on your little, you burn your little briquette, and you put your blend on, and you can meditate with that scent, and it really helps you step outside of your mind-body experience. And then I got star anise. Oh, and this element is associated with water and the planet, the moon. And then I got star anise, which is associated with Mercury and Jupiter, element air, and deities Apollo and Mercury. And sometimes this information can be hard to track down on what is associated with what herb. Sometimes it takes a couple days of searching. You just have to be diligent. But this is magical uses, contacting other planes, like, different, like the spiritual realm, or, something like that. Divination, love, passion, preventing nightmares, protection, psychic development, and purification. So this one is a very powerful herb. Usually you add these to like sachets, like dream pillows, sachets that you hang in your doors, witch balls, witch bottles, any type of protection amulet that you want to place in your home, or even stringing these up by themselves, and you can hang them from places, and it can, like in your doorways and stuff, above your doorway, to purify the space and people's energy as they walk through your home, because you don't want just anybody walking through your home with any type of energy. You want to protect that shit. And then the third one I got is bergamot. This one has a lot of mixed information out on the internet about it, so it's going to take me a couple of days to go through my books and stuff and get a clear definition on what this is associated with. I'm picking up on earth vibes, and maybe like a Venus Taurus aspect, that's what I get from this. That's just the feeling I get, so could be wrong. But this one is an antibacterial, antidepressant, anti-inflammatory, anti-infectious, anti-parasitic, antiseptic. It helps with digestion, hormonal support, and it can be a sedative. If used in like a incense, you can, smell it and stuff. Smell it smoke. It's good for addiction, agitation, loss of appetite, anxiety, depression, candida, which is like too much yeast in your body, oily skin, respiratory, and urinary health. So you can use this. You can make a tea out of this. You can make an incense blend out of it. And the way you store your herbs is you want to get mason jar type jar things. You want to, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on mason jars. Hell, you can take like your old jar of pickles, your old jar of hot sauce or tomato sauce, and clean those jars out, and you can use them. That's what I did. Like, or you can go to the dollar store and get jars. This one was $1. They have all different types of sizes, and you know. So go to your local dollar stores, go to your thrift stores, go to your refrigerator. Don't throw out your glass containers. Glass is still good. You can wash it. You know, that's a good way you can help the planet, and recycling is by saving your jars. If it smells like pickles a week later, let it rinse in a vinegar. Let vinegar sit inside of it. It will, take the smell out. Put some baking soda in it or something, and it'll get the smell out eventually, and reuse those jars, because these jars can get fucking expensive. A pack of like 8 of these jars, of these mason jars, can get very expensive. Like, depending on where you are in the country, this shit can get pricey. So you have to figure out where to spend your money and where to save it. I save my money by saving jars. And then I take that money that I saved and spend it on herbs that I cannot get in the area around me. So yeah. Okay, and then the next thing I got was this dark copal resin. Now, a lot of spells you come across will incorporate copal resin. This was only $2 for this pretty good sized pack of copal resin. So, that's a good deal. And I have these little cork jars that I got from Amazon. It was a pack of 10 for $10, I think. So like $1 jar. A little expensive. But you can also go to Hobby Lobby. If you're in the United States, Hobby Lobby is a great place for cork jars. And last but not least, guys, I put this thing on layaway. Thank God my local occult store has layaway, because I don't think I would have been able to afford this otherwise. But I went in there one day to get some herbs about a month ago, or about a month and a half ago. And I seen this and I was like, oh my God, because I am a collector of cauldrons, okay? Look at this, guys. Oh my God, look. It is an actual cauldron on a tripod. I fucking love this. Look at this, guys. It's got the three prong stand. You can take it off. Oops. You can take it off. You can hang it up. I love that. That is so great. I can't believe I finally got it. This thing was $51. Oops, sorry guys. It was $51 at my local occult store. And I put it on layaway. And I'm so happy that I did, because I love it. It's great for just like personal use, for personal spells and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on, how to be thrifty and witchy at the same time. And if you have any questions about witchcraft or anything, I'm not going to link anything in the description. And I'm just like new to the description box, so bear with me. I will start filling up my description boxes with things that I know that you guys might want to know. You can follow me on the Wicker Witch Studio on Instagram and Facebook. I'm the Wicker Witch Studio on both. I'm more than happy to interact with you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And I hope you guys are having a very, very wonderful day. And blessed be my lovely people. I love you guys.